all that black sand. So welcome to this California Gold Rush. We're down here at Old Faithful, and we got a special guest today. We're gonna go over and check out and see who that is in a minute. But as you can see, found some spots where there's a lot of black sand concentrated. The bedrock has been washed off in the last flood, which opened up a lot of good spots. And with that much black sand, you know there's been some heavies dropping there. So we've already cleaned out one little pocket that I showed you there. Got it done pretty good. Was right where we put our backpacks. That's sometimes a really good spot, believe it or not. You gotta always check where you put your bag.
Gold.
Gold. This is Eric.
This is Eric.
Eric, Jerry's buddy. Prospector Jerry.
What's up, guys?
Another prospector Eric. There's a lot of prospector Erics, believe it or not.
There seems to be.
A lot of gold getters. See anything?
A little bit. Nothing too spectacular, but it keeps blowing out the angled rocks. Lay flat on top of it and then it blows out, so.
Yeah. Did you do a clean out yet?
No, not yet. Probably should.
Yeah.
Probably should.
Get back to it. Okay. So I haven't really left the backpack area yet because I got pretty good gold right over there. So I decided to come over here. I moved some of these bigger rocks right there. They were over there. And there's just a little bit of material, but it's all black sand and gold pretty much. So I ran another bucket from here. I'll take you over and show you what I got. You just saw me run a bucket off that bedrock, which you saw me working. And I saw quite a bit of gold in there. Some nice little flakes, some nice finds. The spot that I'm working is a decompressed bedrock area. I've worked there before in the season 1. But there's some spots that we missed. A lot of us missed when we were down here. And the water had come through and washed a lot of the material that's light off and exposed some open bedrock. And we're just kind of trailing in on there. And Eric's doing pretty well too. He's got some nice gold. But my battery's about to die. So I think we're probably going to end up cutting this video a little bit short right now. And then we're going to head over to Top Cats. And we'll do a cleanup. And I'll do the rest of the video like we've been doing. We'll melt that puppy down. But we do have another trip that we've already done that you're going to be pretty excited with too. Little teaser. But we'll have a little clip at the end of the video. All that black sand. Lots of little stuff, but some nice flake in there too.
It's really hard to get, you know, that much black sand, try to get it all in one spot.
Yeah, that's why I saved it all too. Oh yeah.
There's Big Daddy.
Jerry. You're bumming, bro. Your hole filled in. One storm. That's her taking it back, but I bet you anything. There's more gold in that dirt. No worries. Right, bro? LBPA. Yeah. Alright, so it's a few days later after that trip that you just watched, and I was digging through my concentrate bag and I found 2 pieces of gold in quartz. Get that one and that one. So, if you guys have watched some of my older videos, you remember that there's a trail of quartz that's coming down as you're walking down to the river. You cross it a few times. And right where I'm working, where I get the best gold, it's a all broken up bedrock section, and there's quartz veins and other stuff. And I've found some gold in the past with quartz in the gold. These, I think, are coming off of that hill, because when we were down there, the spot had been washed pretty well. I've never seen so much exposed bedrock in that area. And these were in the concentrates. And I'll take you over and show you how much black sand we have to run. and there's other pieces of quartz in there, so I think we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to run the gold cube. Some of you may know what this is, some of you may not, but it's an extremely well made piece of equipment for catching gold of all different sizes. I have the speed banker top for it, which is pretty much just a high banker. You got your spray bar there, which would spray the material over the classification screen. Then you have 3 drop riffles. Right? And then there's a hole here. Now all the material comes through that makes it through the punch plate, comes down over this, will get caught in these. That's a good size, you know, around 1/8 of an inch. You're going to have big stuff stuck in there. Then all of the small stuff's going to fall through, and it goes through a P-trap system like in your sink. It has to go underneath a little bar here, so it puts all the gold underwater, and then it shoots it up and brings it down over a vortex mat. And it repeats that process over and over again. And if you're going to do the gold cube, but since there's a good amount of quartz in that, I don't have the nugget trap that goes on the end of this. So any pieces of quartz that end up flying off of this are going to go down into the tailings. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to screen the material and take all the large stones out. And then we might still run with the high banker, but I might just take this off, just to give it a little bit of an extra spot to stop before it goes into the gold cube. So I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to classify our material down to, I believe this is a 30. Okay, so this is going to be, anything big is going to be stuck in this classifier, and we'll be able to pick through the quartz before we run it. Out, we're going to pick out all these little pieces of quartz and put them in here so we can check them out. A lot of these pieces of buttons too, the buttonhole, but got it. Let's say there's 20 or 30 pieces in there to inspect while we're waiting for the gold cube to do its thing. So let's get going. That's what we got for our plus 30s. That's a pretty good sign right there. Look at that. While we're waiting for the gold cube to do its thing, cross out some of that black sand, we're gonna look through this quartz and see if we can find any more pieces. Oh. Yeah. There's another one. See the gold right there on the tip? Come on, focus. Alright, so we got one more. This kind of looks like that other one that had the black staining on it. I don't see anything on this one. Now, quartz, especially in California, there's quartz everywhere, so it's literally you can't check every piece. And I've probably gone through quite a bit of this quartz on that hill, and I never noticed any gold. Now I'm thinking I'm gonna have to really start checking, at least in this spot. I'm not seeing any more, but we got 3 pieces out of it, and they're good size. They're about this big. Some of these don't look like they'd be good at all. It seems like the really white ones are the ones that had the gold in it, and the ones with the black. So when you're looking for quartz, you're going to want to look for iron staining, black stains. Oh, look at that one. Oh, look at that. That's a nice one. Holy moly. Heck yeah. You're going to want to look for the ones that look like this too. Look at that. Oh man, that is awesome. That's wicked awesome. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. So I got 4 pieces. Oh man. You gotta like check every spot on these things, because like that one right there, I was just about to chuck it. And then I looked at the very edge and there was a piece of gold. Hey. Quartz of gold. I'm excited. And I didn't go out today because it was supposed to rain. And as you can see, the sun's out. Now I really want to go out to this spot. I can't wait to get out there when it's dry and use the vacuum. I can vacuum all these pieces up. There's literally a whole trail of them going up the hill too. I think that's it though. So I just shut down the gold cube. This is that top tray, the high banker. These are the pre-riffles. Looking pretty good. Guys, real quick, just like on a waterfall, even the littlest lip, and this is a bucket obviously going straight down, and the black sand built up on the little edge there. So that's what we got out of that top tray. Not bad. Let's clean out the mats. Just took off the top tray, and already you can see gold all in there, and all up and along here, all down in these little cells everywhere. It's hard to see with the glare, but there's a good amount in there. So that piece right there, gonna give away to our premium patrons for this month. Thank you to all my premium patrons. So overall, not a bad day at all. Got 1.33 grams of gold, 4 pieces of quartz with gold in them. I'm pretty happy with this. If you guys like this video, please hit the like button and share it, and make a playlist if you like. Also drop a comment. Stay tuned for the next episode of California Gold Rush. We're gonna wait and hold off and melt this, and we're gonna wait until we get about 5 grams, and then we're gonna do another melt. But I think we're going to be heading back up to this spot pretty soon. Alright. Till the next one. This is California Gold Rush saying, there's gold in that there quartz. You dig? Thank you.